All right, welcome back, bros, to our second episode of the Bro Show. Today, in the spirit of March Madness, we're gonna be making some cinnamon rolls. So, right now, we're gonna make up the dough for the cinnamon rolls.
First, I accidentally filled up two, but we're gonna start off with a cup of milk. Just nice and
Kinda
nice and
messy.
milky. All right, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 4 tablespoons of butter. The original recipe calls for 8, but since we don't want 14 cinnamon rolls, we're just gonna do half of that. All right, and then
One more.
All right, so there's our melted butter, and then after that, we gotta get a 1/4 cup of light brown sugar. Did not know there was such a thing as that, but the more you know. So we're just gonna get a 1/4 cup of this light brown sugar.
Looks good.
That's about it. Yeah, let me add a little bit more. That's good. All right, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix this. And you don't want it too warm, because when you add the yeast, and if it's too warm, the yeast is gonna die, because yeast is alive
Yeah.
and nourishing.
Yeast is actually like a little bug, I think, like an insect that flies around and it eats up the bread, and that makes it rise when they're getting cooked up.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it's inhumane to kill yeast.
All right.
It's alive.
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of active dry yeast.
All right. Oh, they're alive.
Pour that in.
I can hear them saying stuff. Let's just get it all up in there. It's a lot.
All right. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this rest in a warm place for 5 minutes. Then we're gonna add some flour.
All right, so we're back. Joe's mic wasn't working,
That's
but
my
now
bad.
it is. And so while we're waiting for this yeast to just eat up some butter and the milk, I'm gonna tell you some facts about cinnamon rolls. So on average, the average Swedish person eats 315 cinnamon rolls every year, which is almost one every day, which is a lot to eat, because I only have it on Christmas and stuff. And then there's also in Slovakia, there's an annual cinnamon rolling contest, and Luka Doncic and Bogdan Bogdanovic are actually some famous winners of the contest.
And Slovakia actually claimed that they created the first cinnamon bun, although there's lots of controversy on that, with Sweden also claiming that. So find out
turmoil
later.
in the cinnamon roll industry.
Yeah, it's a big industry.
All right, welcome back. It's been a couple minutes, and our yeast is kind of making this mixture bubble up. So now we're gonna add the flour, and Joe's
All
gonna
right.
do that.
So what we want 2 cups of flour. This is about a half cup.
Bro, you gotta get it full.
It's hard.
All right, Joe's going for the estimate amount of flour, not the real amount.
That's about half.
Like a third.
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna stir.
I feel like throw a little more for good measure.
All right,
there we go.
So now we're gonna stir it with a wooden spoon. Will hit that up, and we're just getting it nice and doughy.
Is that all?
Yeah, just stir it up.
All right, mixing it up. I bet this yeast is very full. There's a lot to eat in here.
The average American is bigger than most countries. We don't. Cinnamon rolls are typically only consumed on Christmas, which is kind of a surprising fact. Although I don't celebrate Christmas, I rarely have cinnamon rolls. But it's a good cheat meal sometimes.
For me personally, my favorite cinnamon roll was at this place when I went to Hawaii. They were, I don't know, it's just like this random joint with some fire cinnamon rolls. So yeah, our dough's looking pretty good.
All right, so now, so after Will fixes that up, we're gonna cover that and let it rest for an hour. We're gonna cover that up with, just go paper towel.
Yeah.
We're gonna cover that up with some paper towels. I don't know.
You're gonna want to let it rise now. Week, Joe Biden, Gavin Newsom, they said we don't have to wear masks no more. It's really feeling back to normal, I feel like.
Yeah, so all right, so we have this all wrapped up, nice and snug, like a little blanket. So we're gonna put that aside into a warmer place. And
Oh, we need salt and baking powder, bro. Joe, you forgot a bunch of stuff. All right, we gotta add some more stuff, so bring the dough back, Joe.
that's my bad.
We actually forgot to put our teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of baking powder, which I prepared last night in this little like vial.
All right, sorry, that's my fault. You know what? We're gonna, after that, baking powder is actually the key essential to making it rise.
Yeah.
So
that would not have been good if we forgot it.
By me. And then what else are we gonna do? We're gonna add some kosher salt.
I put it in.
Oh,
the salt was with the baking
kosher. This recipe is family friendly to Jewish people. Kosher is a big part of tradition. So if you're Jewish, feel free to have a cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
Any March Madness upsets?
All right, yeah, and since it's the season of March, I'll give you some upsets. I feel like we're at
All right,
the Bro Show, we don't go for those mainstream upsets. We're looking for more like under the radar. So, Richmond Spiders, Vermont Catamounts, and the Colgate toothpaste. I don't know what their mascot is. Hit those upsets.
All right. A big upset for me is UCLA to win the whole tournament. I just have faith. Go Bruins.
All right, so now we're just going to cover up our dough, and then we'll be back later today when we have Crave Inquiry, and we'll that's when we'll be making the magic happen. This is just like the dough, which is kind of the boring part.
I gotta go dissect the fetal pig.
All right, cool. Should we just leave all this out?
Just put it there.
What's C period?
Where?
All right, welcome back, bros. Last time we saw you was lunchtime. Now we're in class. Got the whole crew here, and we're gonna keep moving on with our cinnamon rolls. So right now we got our bowl with the dough. It didn't rise that much, so we're going kind of for the gamble today. We don't know if it'll turn out, but we're about that risk lifestyle.
All right. So in the meantime, I'm gonna make the filling for the bread,
and I'm gonna knead the dough.
So the filling is really where it gets the cinnamon rolls. We're gonna melt some. You want 12 teaspoons of butter. I assume that's 12 teaspoons. You want some a quarter teaspoon of ground cinnamon. A tablespoon, sorry, of ground cinnamon. So we're just gonna put that in there. The more the merrier.
Tara, video this. I'm getting the dough going.
And then in the meantime, what we want is we also want some. Where did the cups go? We also want a quarter cup of brown sugar.
All right, dough action going. We're multitasking in this kitchen because we're like that.
All right, so just get that in there, and then.
Ooh. This is my first time touching up on the food like Joe was last week. I didn't really handle that meat.
All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix this well. So we're gonna mix this. This is gonna go really well with some. That looks super.
We need more butter. Oh no, it was softened butter, not melted.
I softened it.
No, that was really melted. All right, we gotta do it again. Restart. Just restart. We got cinnamon.
It looks
stuff.
good.
No. I saw it. It was you got it to be like a buttery consistency. That's on me, bro. All right, I'm messing with this dough. Joe's gotta have to restart because it's barely melted.
Do we have butter?
Yeah, it's the unsalted butter. All right, this stuff is really getting all up in my hands. Ashlyn, can you give me some more flour?
Really nice and meaty.
All right, cinnamon rolls. We got a little ambitious this week.
All right,
this is gonna be like a comeback game. I feel like we're down 20 right now, but the comeback is real. It could happen.
All right, 1 tablespoon or one.
All right, this is way better.
1 teaspoon to a tablespoon.
Thank you, Ashlyn.
So
thank you.
Point 1 teaspoon is 0.3 tablespoons. So that means that
no.
3 teaspoons. 3 teaspoons is 1 tablespoon. So we need 2 tablespoons.
All right, this dough is going a lot better. The comeback is alive. It's comeback season. The spirit of March Madness. Oh yeah, it says how much tablespoon is on each.
Boom.
All right, this dough is going really well, actually.
All right, the butter is softened.
All right, this stuff's sticking.
Is that soft? All right, yeah, it's soft. We're just gonna slap that in there. All right, so now
you just
we're gonna
play
run
with
back
it.
on the cinnamon. We're gonna put some more cinnamon in there.
That's a lot. Or that's not that much. I thought it was gonna be more.
All right, and then we gotta run it back with some sugar. So half a quarter cup, so 1/8 of a cup. Some brown sugar. And then we're just gonna stir that up.
What does kneading dough actually do? I don't know.
See how when you started it was sticky?
It's like a massage.
Yeah, now it's like this. Yeah, I'm giving the bread a massage. It's kind of getting wrinkly though, like an old person. Joe, it's gotta be soft, man. Joe, you're really selling.
You put it in the microwave for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, you make it like
for 10 seconds.
a little more than. Oh, you start over. More butter, more butter. Yeah, there's a bunch of bowls over there. Hey, good thing we have plenty of butter in this kitchen, so
All right.
we can do as many tries as we want.
Now start like actually kneading it.
All right.
What's actually
Take 3.
like this?
No, you see my thumbs, how they're going like this.
It's getting sticky again.
All right. So take 3 on the
Yeah,
butter.
good ball. Hey, meatball skills back with the bread today.
Never mind. We good. We good.
Thank you to our agent Ashland.
All right. We're good.
All right, really, this is a messy recipe, so
It's probably good for the body.
hopefully the cleaning team does. Oh yeah, don't let Mel.
Bro, it's.
Hopefully the cleaning team doesn't get too mad. All right,
We're the cleaning team.
maybe we'll get some help from people today. All right, so this ball of dough is looking good. Joe's kind of delaying us with the little,
I'm sorry, man.
with this little mix-up of the butter, but you
You
know,
think that's softened enough?
that's a part of the process. Oh yeah, that's good.
So it's a
That one's a little melted. No, that'll
It's
work.
good. It's good. You're not trusting me.
I trust.
All right. So now we're just gonna put it all back in there. Get some super brown filling. So I think our filling is done.
I
Yeah.
think our dough. I'm getting dough.
So we're gonna use.
I should have been more generous with the flour to start.
So the filling is done. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make our rolls.
Yeah, let's do it. All right.
So now we're gonna flatten it out with a rolling pin.
Just get like a wine bottle or something. So now we're gonna roll out our dough.
I think there's a rolling
All right, Ashton, I'm too short.
No, you can use a wine bottle as a rolling pin.
I think there actually is
All right.
an actual.
So now I can start
Where?
just rolling it out with my hands. Like, oh wait, actually no, I can't do that. It won't.
Is there a rolling pin? There
I
must
just
be.
grabbed
See,
a
wine bottle, bro.
No, I saw a rolling pin.
I'm gonna wash my hands. Dough is pretty simple, so a funny prank you can play on people is like, put some
Yeah.
flour on their like front lawn, and then the sprinklers go off, and then they got a bunch of dough on their lawn.
All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll this out so we can add our filling to it. So just get it all nice and flat.
Oh wait, there's a bunch of bowls in here. Did you guys see that?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
No.
Come on, Joe, give it a good roll.
Yeah, we're supposed to put some flour.
Oh yeah.
So now we got some really floury balsamic vinegar, and we're just gonna roll it out. You know, not everything is always good like our meatball subs. Sometimes you gotta improvise.
What's on the inside?
That's facts.
Yeah, I bet it'll taste really good.
Yeah.
I
So-
mean,
No, what is this doubt?
all right, I'll start on some other steps. I'll start with cleaning because that's gonna take a while today. I'll start doing some other stuff. We got a lot going on in this kitchen.
All right, so as we can see now, we're gonna cut. It's all flat and even, just how we like it. I think.
The dough should be very smooth and not stick to the surface, Joe. I think it's good.
Wizard. Done this stuff.
All right, it's almost filling time. Let's get a close up on this, Tara.
And did you know it's actually called cinnamon roll because you roll it onto the filling? I learned that yesterday.
The more you know.
The more you know.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
So it's
Get it all
flavor
nice.
time.
Welcome to Flavor Town.
All right, Joe, you can start smoothing it out, and I'll start throwing it on.
Terry, can you grab me a spoon, please?
Here, get all
Yeah.
this. I'll get a spoon. You know, Tasty, I'm going to give you a bad review of this recipe. I feel like it's on them, not us.
Yeah, they did.
And Mel's cooking prepared me for this.
Who's Mel?
We did like a cooking class once.
Probably not,
All right.
Probably not as good as our cooking show, though, right?
No, we did cooking class for like a year in 7th grade. That's
Oh,
where all my
respect.
cooking skills come from.
Yeah, same.
I'm just going to go for the eyeball strat this time. Just throw a little cinnamon in
Ah, that's
there.
probably good, right?
What was in it, Joe? Brown sugar and cinnamon?
Brown sugar and cinnamon. Really simple filling.
How much?
You know, just
What was your ratio? I feel like I don't think you can really mess it up. It'll like a little more of this, a little more of that. I'll start mixing it up.
beat it up.
It's a completely different color.
Here, throw that in there.
Different colors are good. We like diversity.
Yeah.
Like you guys should.
And I'll throw a little of this up in there.
What are you doing?
That's what the recipe did, bro. And a little of this, and it's good.
What are you doing?
All right.
We need more.
All right, get some love everywhere, you know.
That looks
That
really
does not look good. Cap. Alright, I'm gonna get a knife. Actually, not. Joe's got it.
See? So I gotta know how to do knife skills.
So, you know, our chances of successful cinnamon rolls, it's not looking good right now. But, you know, there's still a chance, you know. Slim chance is still a chance. It ain't no
All
chance.
right. So now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually roll it. So you know,
Like roll it up. Just nice and gentle. Give it a nice little push. It's kind of sticking over here.
Hey, Derek, get it close up.
Throw some flour on there.
Yeah. Oh.
All right, this is really sticking.
Flour.
Joe, man.
What did I do?
It's looking very slim.
It's looking very
Oh, I like
not
it.
slim.
It's kind of uneven, but you know, it's not about the shape. It's like people, you know, it's about what's on the inside, not
Do we
the
need more
outside.
flour? Do we need more
And
flour?
I bet it'll taste really good.
Do we need more flour? Wait, where are the
No
steaks?
matter the shape. Oh, it's really sticky on here. Wait, no, it looks good
We
now.
don't have one.
Now I'm rolling it like some Play-Doh, making. It looks actually a lot better than.
All right. So now.
So should we cut off the ends? All right, wait, no, I saw this thing for
We
the
have to butter
pan.
the pan.
We gotta butter it.
So we should soften more butter.
No. I saw this.
What are you?
A little hack. You just take this and then like, go like
Do it on
this.
both of them. Do it on both of them. Wait, we only have one pan.
And like get all up in here. This one's not that.
All right. So in the meantime, we're gonna cut this out. I'm just gonna give it a little chop to this because we're not using that. All right.
that's
So now
enough?
what we're gonna do? We're gonna cut it into even slices.
Here, hand them to me, Joe, when you're done. Oh wait, yeah, that's good, bro. Let's go. I'll give it a little,
Form in your hands, you have to-
give it a little more shaping in here.
Oh.
Give it a little shape. We're going mini cinnamon rolls, like it was like the meatball subs. They were like sliders. Oh, that one's really.
So big and.
Joe, you gotta make them. No, that's way too thick.
Oh,
good.
this one looks gas.
Oh, that one looks good.
Oh.
They're swirl.
See, Ashton's a hater.
I'm not.
You said it was.
These are like the meatballs, just not the shape, but I bet they'll taste good.
See, like people.
I had my doubts, but now I have faith.
Like the shaping is probably pretty poor, but oh, look at that one. That's a good swirl. Yeah, they're very different sizes, which I'm not sure how that'll work out in the oven.
You know, it's kind of like people.
But it'll be all right. Yeah, people come in all shapes and sizes, but they could all taste the same. It'd be good. No, it's saying how like people can be good, you know.
What do you mean taste?
Let's fit the third one in here.
What do you mean?
Oh, and you're also supposed to let these rest for like half an hour. All right, so we're just gonna leave these, and then we'll go
After-
make.
Yeah.
We'll make the
Can you type
filling
can you type my
for the
password in?
like, like the frosting basically. We'll make that.
Oh, all right. Welcome back, guys. You know, now we're just gonna do our filling for our cinnamon rolls. So
No,
for
not filling, icing.
icing. Sorry. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get 4 ounces of butter, sorry,
No.
cream cheese. So
God
we're just
dang
gonna
it.
plop that in there, and then next what we gotta do is we got 4 tablespoons of milk. Get some milk in there.
Oh, bro, you gotta you gotta measure, man. Yo. Do it on like another bowl.
That's about 3.
Joe's really going.
And that's 4. All right.
4.
So now, little fiasco. Sorry about that. That's on me. Now we got 1 cup of powdered. So
Sugar.
actually, look at all that white powder.
Oh wait, no, we should do it in this
Reminds
bowl.
me of something.
Let's move it in the this bowl.
All right.
It's all going in there.
All right. So now what we got
Yes.
1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
All right, you gotta be exact on that stuff.
We
'cause
do have to
it's-
be exact because
This
so-
stuff you can't really go with that ballpark.
so 1 teaspoon.
How much is this? 2 tablespoons of melted butter.
All right. So now you want to hear that nice moistness with this.
Oh, what was the normal sugar
with this
for?
cream.
We never used the normal bag of sugar. I don't think we put sugar in the
No, I put sugar.
No,
I swear I put sugar in it. I put sugar in it. You're tripping out.
we did not put sugar
We
in the
put
dough.
sugar
No,
in-
we didn't.
Yes, we did. No, it's right there. I put the brown sugar in it.
And we need this.
It's fine.
We really, all right, it's looking really bad now.
No, it's looking really good. Trust. So we're just gonna whisk this up.
What?
All right. So, you know what? Will's tripping out right now. So in most baking recipes, you can substitute brown sugar for white sugar. So you know what? We're chilling. We're
All
chilling.
right, this icing.
Oh, you're so good at whisking.
All right, this looks very lumpy.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
yeah.
whisk together the
We just
stuff,
gotta just
like,
keep working it, I guess.
Just working nice and good.
So I have the dough on camera right
All right, there's still some chunks. I think it's oven time for the rolls, which is what we've all been waiting for. Look close up.
So now what we're gonna do? So we preheated our oven to 350, as the recipe calls. So we're just gonna get that in there, and
Should we
you
do
know,
a time lapse? Can we move one of these cameras for a time
so
lapse?
just pop
Mr.
that in
Jensen?
there, and then we're gonna wait. It's about a 25 to.
Tastes very good.
Wait, let me try that. Let me try that.
It tastes like that cream cheese stuff that you get on like a
bun cake?
It tastes like a cream cheese cake.
Like a bun cake?
Yeah, like that. All right, it's been like half an hour. Time to get our cinnamon rolls out the oven. Joe's gonna do it. Get it. Wow. This is the ultimate comeback story. You know, it was looking bad at one point, but it ain't no more.
All right, now we're gonna drizzle on our white,
It's, like, cool before
creamy sauce.
Oh yeah, let it chill for a little bit. I feel like.
All right, so
I'll
it's been
get
10
the
minutes.
Yeah, so we're back, and I'm gonna remove it from here. I feel like this one looks good. Put a little drizzle on, Joe. A lot, bro. Joe. All right. It smells like $1,000,000, and now I'm gonna remove it from the pan. First one out.
That actually looks really good.
Smells really good.
Care for Ashlyn.
All right, we gotta do our like taste test.
Alright, I'll taste test it.
No.
I feel like Mr. Jensen gets the first taste test.
All right, Mr. Jensen.
Mr. Jensen, step right up.
Am I gonna burn my mouth?
Oh, that looks
It's gonna
good.
be burning hot.
Oh, the big one, Mr. Jensen.
So far, the consistency pretty good.
We like that? We like that?
Background Caroline, they use brown sugar instead of normal sugar.
We're healthy.
No, there might not be any sugar. We might have forgot.
More soft.
You might have
It like,
We might have actually.
I don't
forgotten
remember.
sugar.
come on.
They forget the sugar?
This would be the ultimate comeback story if it's good.
it good?
Can you taste the sugar in the
It's
dough?
warm.
He was confused.
I bet it's probably so good. Hey, get it. Dark, can you grab another plate?
Is it good though?
He's like, yeah! All right, interview. So this was just the ultimate comeback story. As you'll see in our episode, you know, it was looking grim at some times, but, you know, we never lost hope, and the comeback is real. And in the spirit of March Madness, you know, comeback time, they're fire.
Wait,
Alright.
oh wait, it actually like looks like a cinnamon roll.
Who's filming that?
This one?
It's good.
It's good.
That's
Wow.
really good.
That's good.
I'm impressed. He's like good cinnamon
Alex-
I know. Thank you all to our team for making this episode happen today. This was a big production. We were stood up to the plate. We were ready for the challenge. You know, these cinnamon rolls, they turned out really well. You know, ultimate comeback story, and we'll be happy to see you guys next week in our next episode.
And always remember, just leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe. Just let us know what you want us to do, and you know, it's we just work through the haters. You know, we're like that. So.
Bros out.